Yo, what's up, man? My two favorite shows in the past year, as far as series concerned, was Wednesday and my absolute favorite winning time, the Dynasty of the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, I had no idea they was making a season 2. My homie hit me up about a month and a half ago with a trailer. I'm like, what? They bringing it back? And episode 1 premiered last night. And let me tell you, I love this show. Now, it opens up with a 4-year jump. They just won the championship, the Lakers, in 1980, but the show opens up in 1984 in Boston Garden, game 1 of the finals. I'm like, oh, okay. And the Lakers took game 1 in the finals in Boston. And me being from the West Coast, growing up as a Laker fan, it's just always been known that Boston fans are racist. They don't like blacks, and we hate white people on the West Coast. And Boston represented the whitest of the white organizations in the world. But what's really funny is Red Auerbach, the owner of the Boston Celtics, put together an all-black team and won championship after championship in the 60s. Man, hey, he was a civil rights movement lover, it seems like. So I don't know, maybe it's the fans more so than the owner, but you know, we just know that people in Boston were not very favorable of black people in the 60s and 70s unless they was winning you championships, because after game 1, the Lakers had to run from the court into the locker room for their life. Fans started throwing things at them, saying all kind of nasty gestures towards them. Said to run through the tunnel, forget taking a shower, they had to run straight to the bus. Fans came outside, was throwing things at the bus and saying all kind of nasty, unfavorable type of comments toward the Lakers and the coaching staff. They literally was running from their life. They attacked the bus. And the bus company, this is a fact check, I checked it, was named White Bus. It gets no white, it gets no more racial than that shit. Then it jumps back with the opening credits and you go back to 1980, summer of 1980, when the Lakers won the championship. They're celebrating. You remember Kareem got hurt right before game 6 in the first series. So he was still recuperating. His wife now is pregnant, about to expect a baby. And Magic Johnson is talking to his lawyers because he got some girl impregnated back at home. Yeah. And like he didn't want to ruin his career. His lawyers wrote a contract where, look, the folks will take the money. They will remain silent. If they break their silence, we can take them to court and sue them. And Magic Johnson's like, man, I don't know how I feel about this. You know, I wasn't raised to, you know, father children, not take care of them. And they said, look, you need to concentrate on basketball. Basketball's all you need. We'll take care of this for you. And one of the lawyers that was helping him was the same dude from last year. And they had a new lady helping him out. Pretty light-skinned, beautiful young lady. Come to find out he was sleeping with her too, and she was married. I mean, Magic Johnson was doing a lot of fucking. He was fucking. And he told everybody, hey, I don't do drugs, I don't drink, I like to fuck. And fuck is what he did. And I guess he got that girl pregnant. And then later on, during training camp, there was funk amongst the Lakers. They felt like they won the championship by themselves. They really didn't need the coach. And they wasn't bringing that coach back. So Pat Riley and my other man was staying for good. And it was just like the team got unbelievable confidence. They were training camp without the captain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So Magic was like, look, we're faster, we're better. This is the way the team should be. This should be our starting lineup. Cap can come off the bench. Wasn't a very popular statement to make, but Magic Johnson was the man. And then him and Kareem had odds. You know, they was not gelling together. Here he is, happy that he has a new son in his life, and Magic Johnson's got a son out there that he don't even know that's about to be born. And so that's conflict there. And then when training camp started, you know, Kareem was out of shape and Magic Johnson was showing him up to the point where they were going back and forth. Kareem said, look, I'm taking off the yellow jersey, putting on the purple. I'm gonna run with the B squad. And they was running Magic Johnson into the ground. It got physical. Kareem got hit in the eye, busted his eye socket. He was out. Before beginning of the season to start, Kareem was out again with a busted eye socket. But the Lakers took off And Magic was right. The team was faster, they were better, and they were blowing out the NBA in the beginning of the new season, defending champs. But hey, be careful what you wish for, and be careful about being too bold and thinking you're the new captain, because he blew out his knee in a game, tore and ripped his cartilage in his knee, and he missed damn near most of the season. Lakers were losing, it wasn't looking good, and Paul Westhead said, look, I have a new offense we can use. It's called the system. The ball never touches the ground. You pass, 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 and wherever you are, you shoot. You're not going to get benched if you don't shoot. You will get benched if you don't shoot. I don't care about percentages. And the players are like, yeah, of course you don't care about percentages. Your ass ain't playing. He goes, trust me, it will work. Well, they wasn't using it. And the Lakers lost like 7 in a row. And they was getting beat by everybody. The offense was stagnant. Magic Johnson wasn't going to be back probably until the playoffs. It was not looking good. And finally, Kareem said, look, let's try it. And it started working. And it was called the system, which later on will have a different name, as you do know if you're a Laker fan. But the ball never touched the ground. Even on a made shot or a missed shot, the Lakers passed, 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 and you ran to your spots where you best shot. So every single time, even if the defense figures it out, it doesn't matter. You're faster than the defense. Get to your spot, we'll pass the ball, and you shoot. Make or miss, we'll live with it. And they was getting together. Magic Johnson was healing. The lawyers came to his parents' house. He went home for a while to rehab, and his mom was upset. You know, look, I didn't raise you to make babies and I take care of them. His dad was upset because they invited the lawyers over, and the girl that he got pregnant, her father came over. And he was like defending his future grandbaby. He says, look, I don't care about the money. I care about my grandson having a father. So they finally talked Magic into being a man. He went to the hospital, seen his baby was already born. He asked his ex-girlfriend, so what's the baby's name? And it's Andre. And so, yeah, Magic Johnson did the right thing, started taking care of his son and doing the right thing. And during the rehab, he's trying to patch things up with his girl Cookie, and the mom went to go speak to her, went over her house. She goes, look, I don't need you here. She goes, look, I didn't come here for Magic. He didn't ask me to come. Look, my husband has another family. I had to accept that. When I met my husband, he already had another family. So I helped raise his kids that was made by somebody else. I'm not saying I want you to do that, but sometimes circumstances hit us and we have to deal with them as a woman. And she sat there and thought about it, and she called Magic up. She goes, look, what do you want from me? All you do is cheat. And he goes, look, Cookie, I'm gonna be better. Trust me, I'm gonna be better. And they finally, cut the cast off. He started rehabbing. And then he showed up to a game, and not knowing it, but he was a distraction. The Lakers was doing well without Magic Johnson. The minute he walked into the arena, the whole arena was screaming, Magic, Magic. Even his team mates looked at him, and somebody trying to pass Norm Nixon the ball, he missed it and it got stolen, and then the Lakers end up messing up. So here we are at the end of the episode. Yeah, Magic is back, but is it a good thing? Because the team was doing well without him. So, it ended on a nice little cliffhanger. And man, I love this show, the way it's shot. Man, the cast is great. You got Jerry Buss. He moved in all his kids into his mansion. He wanted his 2 sons and his daughter to live with them, to be a family, because that's something he never had. His dad was a Rolling Stone, was out always sleeping with different women and things like that. And even though he was doing the same thing, he still loved his kids. And his ex-wife came over to talk to him. Do you even know who your kids are? You know Jenny because she works with you, but your 2 sons, one's in a country band and the other one likes to ride ponies and horses and stuff. So his 2 sons were never meant to be businessmen. They were saps. They got into a fight over a game of Monopoly and blew up. But Jenny, his daughter, always kept it together. You knew she was special. Of course, she's Jenny Buss, the current owner of the Lakers, so her daddy taught her well. But it's cool to see her rise to fame as a female in a male-dominated genre when it comes to sports and ownership and running a team. But yeah, man, I love this show. The music is great. The show opened up to Prince, Let's Go Crazy, because in 1984, it was a chart topper. When they was running out of Boston, running into the bus, you had Let's Go Crazy by Prince playing in the background. Man, it was dope, energetic. The show opened up. You love all the Laker players. There's the good ways how they showed them getting on the bus, showing the back of their jerseys. Magic, Cooper, man, Kareem. You remember all the great players. Norm Nixon, one of the greatest Laker teams ever formed. But yeah, the show got off to a good start. I can't wait to episode 2. But in the meantime, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, and more importantly, leave your comments down low. And I'm out. Peace. You know the routine. Fade to black.